The first thing you might notice is that this is a different setting. That is because I am in South Carolina right now, and obviously I can't be in my home if I am not in my state. I'm sure you would have figured that out without me telling you that. But anyway, let's get on to this review. So I really did not know what to expect of this movie. The reviews were rather mixed. Well, they weren't really mixed. It's just everyone on YouTube that I heard of hated it. Like, a ton of people just hated it. But then I looked at the reviews from, top, really professional critics on Rotten Tomatoes, and a lot of really credible people liked it. I mean, Richard Roper, A.O. Scott, Ty Burr, Roger Ebert, I think Leonard Maltin did, if I'm correct on that. The people who are, big fans of the original series and hate this, they're just like, oh, my, life is, there is no point in living anymore. No. Do not ask me what that was. I'm not a super huge fan of this Men in Black series. It's not like, this was my childhood. I think the first Men in Black is really entertaining, and I do remember loving it as a kid. The second one sucked. Basically the plot of this movie is that a villain named Boris the Animal, pretty shitty name if you ask me, escapes from prison because he was locked up by Agent K, played by Tommy Lee Jones. So Agent K then regrets that he didn't kill Boris the Animal and had him just be locked away. I mean, I think that's a pretty lame setup for the third Men in Black movie. But and so yeah, then K disappears, but Will Smith still remembers him. Why, we don't know. And so Will Smith has to go back in time and help Agent K kill Boris the Animal forever. Now, I thought the first half of this movie was absolutely terrible. I was really hating it. It was just stupid. The villain wasn't menacing at all. I thought he was very, corny. And, but, then the second half came, and, I don't know, I thought the second half was really entertaining. Josh Brolin as Tommy Lee Jones's, younger self, I thought did absolutely awesome. He was great in this movie. Will Smith wasn't, anything special. He was just kind of going through the motions through this movie. Tommy Lee Jones was barely in this, so I can't really comment much on him. Everyone else, I thought was decent. I mean, the performances aren't really what's bad about this movie. Jermaine Clement is in it, and he has a funny character, I guess. Some of the effects were creative, but I thought, a lot of them were very cartoonish and not very good. I mean, I gotta say, they could have done a lot better. And, the thing that really, kind of bugged me about this movie and kind of offended me, I mean, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of the original series. However, a lot of people are, and, they were working on the script while shooting this movie, and, that's not how you make a third Men in Black movie. To make a sequel after 14 years, where a ton of people absolutely loved the first two and are huge fans of them, you gotta, work hard. You gotta think, how can we really make this movie good? And you can't be working on the script while you're shooting the movie. And, that's what kind of pisses me off, because it seems to be happening a lot of these days, in Hollywood, where they're just like, oh, this movie will make a lot of money because it's a sequel to a beloved franchise, just throw it out there. And then, the director's like, oh, well, we haven't even finished the script. Too bad, shoot the movie, we need money now. Fuck you. So overall, I don't know, if you're a really big fan of the series, I really don't know if I should tell you to see it or not. If you like the second one, then you'll like this, but if you despise the second one, then you most likely won't like this. I didn't really like it. I'll give it like a 5.5 out of 10. It was pretty mediocre. And I don't know what else to say. I'd say maybe a rental at best, but you really don't need to see this. I'm going to be seeing Chernobyl Diaries tomorrow probably, and I might get a review up for that soon. But have a good day.